Wah. Wah wah. Hello. My baby, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. I was heating
Hello.
up food because I didn't eat
Oh,
lunch.
baby. Baby, you must eat food.
Like you're anyone that
Okay, I
could.
did admittedly I was reheating curry about 15 minutes before starting stream, so I certainly can't. So, hi everyone. It's about time we continue what we started during the Summer Slam. We did the prologue case for Of the Devil during the VTuber Summer Slam. And now, here we are. We're gonna straight up continue that game. And by continue, I mean probably kill people and also sometimes solve murder. Well, probably solve murders more than do the murders, right? Surely we're gonna be solving more than we're committing, or an equal amount.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and keep it even.
Hmm. You must strike balance. You must strike a balance
Oh, Raphael, you
between.
can't have my lo
Oh,
mein.
but he wants it. Lo mein is so tasty, he loves it. As a reminder, everyone, this is a work of fiction. Okay? We don't currently live in the cyberpunk future. We don't live in cyberworld. Alright. Let's just huh? No.
Hmm.
Cause this is the start. Hold on a second. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. Continue. There we go. I think you could stand to learn a lot from someone like Morgan. Credits. Perfect, we did it, everyone.
Way to start the episode with credits.
3D modeling by
Oh,
AA
Baby's not
renders.
gonna. Baby doesn't have Fuki Tech for me.
I don't have that. Is that the thing that lets you put other people?
Yeah, unless you put their Discord. Well, you can set a little guy to talk.
I do not have that thing. Can you show me how to get it after stream, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I love you.
Love you.
So there you have it. That's
the game.
That's Of the Devil. So hope you really enjoyed. See you on Friday. I'll be doing some live ASMR. You gotta let the credits go through, right? Feels important to me. When you're on stream, showing off a small title like this. These people worked hard. They all worked hard on this. Can you get Cyberpunk horse ears? Can I get Cyberpunk horse ears? I would like some, personally. I would love to be Pixie Starlight, but in real life. I love when games include you in the credits. It's so nice. It is. It's a sweet thing. Oh, Womblin.
I'm texting on my iPad. I'm sorry if I message weird.
To be continued. Right now.
Right now.
You're the smartest person I know, Morgan, when it comes to people.
What?
I imagine this is a preview for the chapter we're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're a criminal defense attorney, and we're at a crime scene. I think I can guess what happens next. Love you, London.
I've never stolen anything that wasn't already compromised.
That's the child.
It's the child. Oh, she cute.
She works for the company, babe.
The company.
The company.
That's not ominous at all.
Ooh. Kind of like the way his eyes were done. I like that.
I love the eyes in this game.
Can't tell you how many musicians I've seen screwed over by a big smile and a fat signing bonus. Do we get to make 2 people drink water now? I'll certainly take a sip.
I'm not bound by phase rules. But I'll drink water. So, I don't even remember what I was doing for her.
Yeah, it's gonna take a sec to get back into it.
So that's not just a lawyer job thing? You dress like a doorman on the weekends too?
Reyes, what the hell?
Oh,
it's
they're
the
cute too.
centipede tattoos? Fuck yeah. Compared to determining fault, determining cause of death is like a breath of fresh air. Oh, another person from the company. There's a lot of characters.
There's a lot of characters to give the intro.
Oh god. Can't hope to keep this quiet for very long.
It's a million times more likely than the alternative. That heartbreak could ever stop themselves from killing. Father said that you owed him. Yeah.
I feel like you should probably be Android voice because I think this is a prominent character.
Yeah, we decided last time I was gonna be.
I don't do anything out of the goodness of my heart. But when I take a job, I never half-ass it. Of the Devil, episode 1. That's what we're doing right now.
That's what we're doing.
An
right
idle
now.
mind.
Are these all gonna be devil puns?
I imagine so, yes. Episode 0 results. 2 articles, 6 profiles, 18 key terms, 16 pieces of evidence. I think we did real good. Yeah. 33 credit.
I think we only messed up comprehending 1 article.
You've also unlocked concept art and bonus scenarios. Ooh. I will be looking at that in my own free time, I should say. Phone charms and case collars.
Whoa!
Yo! Let's just kick straight into episode 1. You can choose to play episode 1 in high roller mode. In high roller mode, you are limited to 1 save slot, and you won't be able to reload your saves while inside the courtroom. Quick saving and autosaves will be disabled as well, so remember to save regularly. The minimum ante for hands will be increased. The minimum and maximum penalties for answering incorrectly during trial gameplay will be increased.
We haven't even been to trial yet.
But the maximum ante will be increased as well, allowing you to earn the largest possible high score for credit in this episode. Completing the episode in high roller mode will also unlock an exclusive phone charm that can't be earned any other way. You can turn high roller mode off at any time in the settings, but in order to turn it back on, you'd have to restart the episode. This episode contains time-sensitive choices. You can double their duration or disable them entirely in the settings menu. This episode contains testimony segments. Objectionable words or clauses will become red when you prepare to call on them. This additional hinting can be disabled in the settings menu. You can adjust either of these features at any point without affecting your high roller status. High roller mode is intended to encourage risk-taking and discourage save scumming. Consider enabling it if you want to pursue this mystery like a true gambler. What do you think? Are we a true gambler?
I guess it's up to you. How confident are you in our skills?
An amount of confident.
This is an amount.
I am an amount of confident. Limited to 1 save slot. Loading prior saves is disabled. It's scary. It's scary.
We don't have to play on hard. We can just
Babe,
play the game.
don't make me do it.
We don't have
Babe,
to.
you're always telling me to go in the oven. You're always telling me to do things like this.
No, don't.
Oh my God.
Don't lie to chat. Gonna get canceled for being an abusive partner.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You pick standard. Enjoy the mystery. Disable tutorials. You can turn them back on in settings. I mean, I'm okay with being tutorialized on occasion.
Yeah.
I feel like I would like to know how to do things, so. Listen, I wanted to thank you for coming over. That's my anonymous character voice, you see. Wanted to thank you for coming over? Figures you'd notice. Anyone could tell something's bothering you. Green's the nerdy scientist. You're the first person to say anything. What happened? The police came to see me. In public? No. They wanted to be considerate of my privacy. That's a first. They wanted to talk to me about the other week. About my whereabouts. And yours. Yeah, do you like the tinnitus? Are we having a good time with the tinnitus? Told them I didn't know
My real life
anything.
tinnitus is much worse.
Yeah. Babe, if you ever play Dark Souls 1, you're gonna love Calamite the Black Dragon. Genuinely hurt my ears.
Aww.
Funny. What would you have done? Your shoes probably cursed him out. I could see that. I love question mark. I love, like, sure, yeah, Green is nerdy scientist, Gray is tired corporate, but I still want to, like, see the character design, right? Before ascribing voices to them. Not even for
I assume that when we see them, we'll also assign some to me.
No, I'm all the voices. I'm sorry.
I'm just here to look pretty, except you can't actually see me.
I'm sorry, baby. I have just been kind of reading.
It's okay.
Sounds like a toast. No, Lynn is vital. Lynn's presence is very important, okay? I would be...
Is it gonna be poison?
Glass him! Huh? What?
Glass him! Oh, I can be an android.
Okay.
Vandalism detected. Ah, incident log. Recorded at 8:55 a.m. local time. Geopositional data encoded. If I could have all citizens in the area.
Fuck off, copper!
Visuals impaired. Facial recognition compromised. Pinging nearby opt-ins for corroborating evidence.
We have people asking for shark facts.
Shark fact. Sharks are really cool.
That's true, and most of them can't play video games.
Yeah.
Hey, he's lighting up every phone on the block. We need to go now, or what? He'll use his outdoor voice? Oh my god, it's Neba. The one and only Neba Notsky? We'll have us pinned down to our dental records before you can say we're foot. Hello, everyone. It's me, Morgan.
I'm back.
Morning, Officer Leo. You look different today. You do something new with your uniform.
Good morning to you too, Morgan, citizen. To answer your question, no, I have not undergone any recent retrofitting. If you'd like a more detailed record of my maintenance history, you can make a request for it.
I've got it. Must be the new coat of paint.
You're referring to the act of vandalization that just took place.
No, Siren, Morgan is so... I want to wear that outfit right now, honestly. Only the most recent one. Super Cop over here has a new dent every time I see him. Scar is honorably earned in the line of duty, scanning the street for jaywalkers and loiterers.
Don't worry, ma'am. A report has been filed, and the police are working to resolve the situation.
Civil disobedience at this time of day? What's the world coming to?
They're just stragglers, ma'am. There was a period of unrest in the area last night. Unlicensed protesting and demonstrating without a permit.
Well, I hope you threw the book at him.
The disturbance was handled, but individual instances of volatility may occur during the next 48 hours as we work to apprehend outside actors.
Thanks for the forecast. ... So, does the bleeding stop on its own?
Androids don't have blood, ma'am. It's just a leakage of oxidizing fluid.
My mistake. So, you don't need a bandage, I take it?
The leakage will dry shortly.
With that conversation thoroughly exhausted, I let my mind wander as I wait for the signal to cross. I unfocus my eyes and dull my hearing, sinking beneath the hum of the city street, and fading through the lives bustling around me like so much sea foam. Across the way, a large man with worn hands and an ill-fitting belt turns to a gorilla-like husk of a machine and cuffs his hands in front of his mouth. Yo, 61. The machine halts its lifting with uncanny precision and turns to him. We're going on break. The robot tilts its head to the side. You can't work the plier without Schwinn up on the roof, so I don't know. Take a load off, will you? Do you want to just be every robot, babe?
I'll just be every robot. They gave every robot the same voice. Understood.
Came the over-enunciated reply. The man, already walking away, tosses a dismissive wave behind him. Yeah, understood. A moment after the man turns the corner, the robot attempts to mimic the hand wave to no one in particular. Is that their slur for robots?
I assume that's just
Yes.
cops.
Derogatory word for automated dependents. I'm Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Just you gotta say hi to Morgan every now and then. Goddamn coppers on every street corner. At a bus stop, or what used to be a bus stop, now a charging station. A passionate young man voices his democratic opinion loud enough for the whole street to hear. They declare martial law when I wasn't looking. The small woman beside him, trying hard to appear even smaller, shifts in her seat.
Well, they're just doing their job, so...
Lots don't have jobs, except the ones they stole from us. Notice how they don't patrol nearly so heavy in Uptown, even on the worst days. His audience, captive by virtue of sharing the same charging pole as him, shuffles, coughs, and stares even harder at their phones. The woman looks at her knees and pulls at her skirt. Are they on a date?
You're kind of embarrassing me right now.
He makes a vague gesture with his hand to indicate he's stepped off his soapbox, and the shoulders of everyone around him relax a centimeter. Oh, now that's just... A woman with exhaustion in her eyes sighs at a hologram floating above her chrome-plated palm. while a rounded, smooth-looking android pushes a carriage behind her. Are you having the robot walk, take your baby?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Helen, walk her around the block. Get her some air, would you? Apparently this call can't wait, and it's louder than a garbage disposal out here.
Of course, ma'am. I'd be glad to.
The android punctuates its sentence with a sound halfway between a whir and a purr, which, judging by the coos and giggles coming from the child, seems to have been well received. Robots, holograms, androids, drones, coppers if you prefer. Can't so much as sneeze in this city without a dozen different ads offering you a handkerchief. There's a vocal minority that think they're the downfall of civilization, but for everyone else...
You're too kind, ma'am. Thank you for your concern.
It's hard to hate them when they're so eager to please. Crosswalk's giving me the okay. Keep us safe, yeah?
Have a good day, Morgan, citizen.
It's a bright, crisp morning in the city. Lights changing and people moving in click-clacking harmony, all smooth as clockwork. Were I in a worse mood, it would all be a bit much. I went out last night. Did you now? I'm feeling pretty refreshed this morning. As I reach the other end of the street, I pivot lightly and give Automated Dependent Assistant Officer L30 my best impression of a salute. Thank you for your service. And of course, he creaks out a mirrored response. No sense of sarcasm, poor bastards. But I didn't come all this way downtown to poke fun at the only happily employed class in human history. No, I came down here to make an important purchase. Today, I'm going to buy a gun.
Oh.
An idle mind. Retail.
Ominous gun store.
No staff around, but all the lights are on. Should I have knocked? A ghost.
Sup?
Desk personality setting 6. The cool one.
Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I've probably forgotten more about firearms than you're programmed to remember. I bet you can. I recently acquired a license to carry concealed.
Nice. You in law enforcement? Do you shoot for sport?
Business or pleasure? Neither.
May I ask why you're looking to carry concealed, ma'am?
Oh, you know. Assault with a deadly weapon, cruel intent, that kind of thing. Some of my clients live in very rough neighborhoods. Even in broad daylight, coming down to the lower wards for house visits can be...
I see. You're a lawyer.
So I guess you'd say I'm in the market for self-defense.
We have a wide selection of options for self-defense, in a variety of sizes and calibers, with spread and PA fire options available. My bad. PA stands for pseudo-automatic.
I know.
But for concealed, it'd have to at least be small enough to...
This would go a lot faster if I just tell the desk what I want. We should be patient, Morgan.
Yeah.
If we're trying to get away from murder, we shouldn't know too much about guns. But walking in here and asking for a very specific model gun, but walking in here and asking for a very specific model is gun nut behavior. I'm not trying to stand out. Some of the ones I test fired at the range left my shoulder sore for days. Do you have anything more discreet?
Right, no problem. Electromagnetic pulse models feature minimal kickback with the highest accuracy. One targeted pulse of electricity can disable attackers at medium to short range, non-lethally and quietly.
Sure, they're plenty quiet. But they also have piss-poor range, and even sustained fire won't do shit to any modder with insulation less than a few days old. Glorified tasers. Barely suitable as party favors for anxiety-stricken college kids. Well, hopefully not too quiet. I'd want someone to come running to my rescue.
Of course. Would you like to take a look at our mag rails?
Bullseye.
We're proud to offer a number of models that utilize the latest in miniaturized ultra-capacity batteries to generate a Lorentz force, which
slings a slug fast enough to mist a limb at over 30 meters. And it's safe?
Of course, ma'am. My bad. Two-factor safeties with GPS and emergency services sync. It won't go off unless you want it to, and someone will definitely come running.
All those convenient safety features make it incredibly easy for the police, or anyone who can dupe their toolset, to lock you out of your own gun with the flip of a switch. You can walk a piece like that down a single uptown street without passing through 9 or 10 no-fire zones. They're the very worst, most useless kind of weapon a criminal could buy. Sounds perfect. How do we get started? Why does it feel like every desk I run into has to be such a character? Mercifully, it's tucked itself away while the fabricators get the gun tagged. I've got time to kill, so is there anything worth checking out around the shop? Oh,
I don't know, is there?
I guess maybe there is. There in fact might be. A few
There's
things.
several things.
Yeesh, would it kill you to clean up a little? Guess the desk kindly asking customers not to litter can only get you so far if you're not willing to pay someone to sweep up. Wait, is this trash? This flyer, it's scannable? Stagnancy theory, really? They get a lot of self-proclaimed philosophers in here. Oh, does baby want to read?
Oh. One sec. Trying to sneak bites here and there. A stagnant world, modern man's plateau. Renowned net philosopher Corbin Cawthorne, real name withheld, offers to take you on a deep dive into the global trends and sociological patterns that have driven our planet to the halting point in his groundbreaking and controversial seminar. Moore's Law used to be the benchmark, now it feels like a pipe dream. We used to dream of humanity marching bravely into space, of artisans crafting virtual wonders that made the confines of our own reality seem limited. Instead, our brightest minds spend all their time and effort kicking the can of climate crisis down the road, while their more fortunate peers spend their most productive working years in search engine optimization and customer experience design. The middle class, eaten alive by the rich they prop up, can no longer afford the very products they help create. Without mass consumer demand, tech no longer has evolutionary pressures to be as small and powerful as possible. In stagnant waters, only parasites and disease grow aplenty. The only cure comes from you taking action.
Wow. There's another link at the bottom, probably leading to a collection dish. Or a state honey pot if you want to be paranoid. Good night, Squishy.
Hi, Squishy.
They better burn this shit before some neat freak idiot picks it up and gets arrested. Examine. The like sound it makes when you can examine a thing is so jarring.
So ominous.
I hate these kinds of screens. Gotta look at them with your nose turned up or else they start eye tracking. Next thing you know, they're saying hello on a first name basis. But I've got practice with this sort of thing. I can skim the headlines at least. Why the 12 to 6 work week gives us more free time than ever. Oh,
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, honeys, no.
No.
I'm 14 and I tried dating a smart UI. It made me the happiest I've ever been. How
Oh no.
how term limits are anti-democracy. Woof. Transfusion from warm android saves soldier's life. That's one hell of a headline. If the Animate 16 wasn't selling before, well, I'm sure by now it's... Let's see. Yeah.
We read about this.
It's the new warm android. Is it warm or wet?
Warm.
Is it warm. Okay, thank God.
I'm sure they can be wet.
Could I purchase one of your wet androids, please? I'd like it sopping, a bit soggy, perhaps. No, I don't want a soggy android. There's some kind of news program playing on the screen. Most public places are too scared to put on any channel with content more political than the smiling micro-apartment flippers. But this is a gun store, after all. Power is always political. Okay. One more.
Box.
Someone left a data pad out here. What's in the news today?
Lobo threatens Tetra with ransomware vulgarity. The internationally wanted terrorist and serial data thief, most commonly known as Lobo, has seized a cache of vital Keystone data files belonging to the Tetra Metallics Group, according to a press release from the mining conglomerate. In a blitz of cross-posts on 90 different socials translated into all 11 dominant languages, supposed hacktivist, radical conservationist, and gentleman thief made clear their intent to ransom said files back to their lawful owners at severe cost. The posts were quickly flagged and quarantined thanks to user reports. Lobo's latest manifesto, which we have declined to publish here on grounds of journalistic integrity and due to the strong language contained within, has remained in circulation thanks to a loose network of rogue data harbors. In addition to a sizable monetary ransom, Lobo put out a list of demands that spanned pages. Most prominent among them was a call for de-escalation of all conflicts surrounding rare earth metal deposits around the equator. Sources at Tetra refused to confirm or deny reports that Lobo's captured data impacted only their billing services, but insisted that the corporation could not, in good faith, resume distribution until the ransom situation was resolved. Market prices for rare earth metals surged following the hacking attack as supply halted and demand rose, stoked by memories of catastrophic supply chain disruption in the mid-21st century.
That's the century we're in right now.
That's the one that we're in. A spokesperson for Mining is Progress, a lobbying group that represents the rare earth metal industry, called Lobo's repeated attacks acts of terror against the free market. Oh, there. Looks like you're not logged in. Want to take care of that real quick? Gotta get out of here.
Lobo, again, or someone using their name. Suppose it doesn't matter if they're the original or not, so long as they're a genuine threat. And no one could snare a corporation as rich as Tetra without serious skills. It does seem consistent with Lobo's politics, making demands for de-escalation. It's not the first time Lobos voiced their displeasure with the decades-old simmer of conflict around the tropics. But unless the rare earth metals powering all our batteries and fueling all our pretty little androids are suddenly made a lot less rare overnight, I doubt the state will stop taking an interest in those regions' politics anytime soon. We're not mid-21st century though, we're early, true, but I don't plan on dying in the next 30 years, so I'll still see the mid-21st century. Wait, how long has it been?
How long does it take to print my gun?
Shouldn't take them that long to get my gun properly bugged.
I'm sorry, we've received a breaking news story.
Oh.
Why apologize? We're seeking confirmation and yes, we have it confirmed. Lead programmer at Noble Electronics and famed designer of the Turing solution, Dr. David Asher has passed.
That's the person who made the Bobot, right?
Made a robot?
What?
I don't remember. Proprietary Vantage automated dependent management system, along with the Animate series of androids.
Must be some kind of corporate propaganda tactic, or... No, they wouldn't risk fake news, but why?
Perhaps best known for his breakthroughs in the field of machine learning and language.
Misinformation, maybe? Trying to...
Authored many of the developments that allowed for Noble's rapid growth and market dominance.
David... Oh, that's Desk.
Oh,
that's you. That's the droid.
David Asher is dead? Including the popular Desk series of smart UIs.
No, Desk, you're dead!
Oh, your dad is dead.
Oh.
That's very sad.
I didn't ask.
Sorry, I just...
Commands only.
Understood. Damn. Okay. Okay, Morgan. Will you be paying with cash or credit?
Debit. 9:41 a.m. July 1st, 2086. The gun was light. Lighter than I expected. A real gun should always be heavy. Greater than the sum of its parts. It's one of the things I like about them. Their weight. Like they're anchoring the world around them. Like they're a fixed point in time. Like everything else is just relative to them, either closer or further to the end. I would have liked something heavier during that walk back to my apartment. I would have liked to have something to feel far away from. Morgan's apartment. Didn't realize I was home until my hand was on the door. We do have an ad break coming in 4 minutes 30. Brace yourselves.
Ads.
What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing fumbling in my pockets for... My lighter. Golden, polished, tastefully ergonomic and fine and expensive. And a good lighter. It was a good gift. Kept the card, didn't I? Here it is. To the only smoker in my life. This is the doctor, isn't it? I guarantee.
I'm assuming.
I'm going old man voice. I'm committing to this voice for this character. To the only smoker in my life. I know gold's a bit much for your personal style. I don't make a lot of these anymore. Believe it or not, the only other people who share your vice are stuffy old men with bad, expensive taste. Hope you can manage to get some use out of it anyway. Your friend, David. Same age as Morgan? Well, too late. He's just got a rough voice.
It's all the smoking.
Well, did he say that he smoked or just that Morgan did?
I'm giving you an out.
Okay, I appreciate that. The news might have more information by now. Or not. Looks like the nut's full of copy-pasted statements from Noble, auto-edited montages, ill-fitting quotes. Reactions to the news from every micro-celebrity under the sun. They're raw, authentic emotion brought to you live from all the car seats and bathroom mirrors of the world. There's nothing about his death. Not even a time window. Did he die this
relate to
morning?
having an old soul.
Was he found dead in his bed? Has he been dead for days while Noble's just been waiting for the right time to let it leak? Or did he die last night while I was out screwing around. Phone call. Better not be work-related. I'm not in the right mood.
Ugh. Oh, Morgan, hey, thanks for picking up so fast.
She's Jessica Starling, who asked me to call her. Hi, Jess.
Listen, I need to...
I've already seen the news.
What? Oh. Of course you have, duh. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, I just... With the company and their people and all the... What I mean is, if it were up to me, you would have been the first call I made.
For a decision like that to be up to David's assistant, about 1,000 other noble employees above her on the ladder would have to get axed, but... It's alright, Jess. No one ever really knows what to do with these kinds of things.
Still, I'm sorry you had to hear it from a stream cryon. Byron? I don't know.
What difference does it make how the information gets to me? I could have stumbled upon his corpse myself, and I would mostly feel the same. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to call anyway.
Yeah.
If I want more information, she's the best source I'm gonna get, maybe for weeks. What to ask at a time like this? I'm supposed to express denial first, but she's probably short on time. And I don't feel like following the playbook to the letter right now. Can you tell me what happened?
The police, they think that he took something?
Suicide? And the police are already involved.
They say it was some kind of poison or...
God. Noble's got a lot of weight to bludgeon the state with, especially in this city. I would think they'd keep the police at arm's length for at least a few days.
Listen, Morgan, I need to ask something of you.
We're in ads. Babe, we're in ads.
No, the ads.
We gotta hold off. It's 1:30. Thank you for the sub. MF Mega Zero
I'm gonna
X.
eat my noodles.
Eat your noodles. This is the window. This is the time. I'm gonna have a spippy of my water. That's delicious. And nutritious, so they say. Rav cannot save them now. Bird girl.
Rav has abandoned you.
Shimp Jack? My posture is, honestly, pretty nice, I gotta say. Fortunately, if you do sub during the ads, it doesn't stop them. Yeah. I think if you, like, subbed and then refreshed the window, it might. How'd you fix the double audio issue you had last time? Because only I'm streaming right now, and so Lynn is able to be on a laptop in the living room.
In the living room.
So if only one of us is streaming, it's much easier, yeah.
I figured, like, if we ever play Monster Hunter, I'm willing to try and do it again, but for something like this, where we both really have to talk and, like, get into it, I was like, I don't want to fight it.
Okay. So, Jess has something to ask of me. I'm Morgan now. I'm identifying with Morgan too strongly. Babe, would you still love me if I murdered people on occasion?
You know, I could be convinced.
Oh, thank you, babe.
I'm open to murder.
Of course, Jess. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. A bit much, but she's grieving. This is just how people talk. And it's not like my day was really salvageable, anyway.
Morgan, I also run scripts in my head on how to respond to people. like to bring you up here to David's place.
What do you mean?
There's something I have to give you.
Lynn condones murder if I'm the one doing it.
It has to be a hot lady doing it. I'm sorry.
Exactly. You're not handling his will already, are you? If the police are involved, it'll be a while before...
No, I'm sorry. It's not like that. Before he
Pop the inhaler.
Inhaler.
No, please.
It's my best inhaler impression.
Don't hold back on my account. It's a good impression, babe.
David asked me to get this into your hands. It wasn't work related. But he asked me. I know I'm asking a lot here, but since it's turned out to be the last thing he ever asked me to do, I'd like to get it done.
I don't like showing up at crime scenes more often or more quickly than strictly necessary. And that's when I only have to worry about the police. With Noble looming over all this, security will be doubled, and scrutiny tripled. This is too risky. There's no logical reason to agree to a request. You're gonna do it anyways, aren't you, Morgan?
You're gonna do it anyway.
Swing by my place with a cab, yeah? Besides my own morbid curiosity. And that's
Right.
definitely the only reason.
Deny your feelings all you want. Right, of course. Thanks, Morgan. Thank you. Wait, I almost forgot.
What is it?
You don't happen to have anything you could wear in black, do you? Does she?
In transit. The auto cab hums a synthesized purr as our on-ramp merges onto a canopy superhighway, steadily and suddenly all at once. Not much super about it, but it does cast one hell of a shadow. The canopy's always felt very arts and crafts to me. Cobbled together, always added on to, never finished, never planned. It's clearly taken a lot of time and effort to make, but the end result's still ugly. And it feels like it could fall apart at any moment.
You okay, Morgan? You look a little car sick.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But if I ignore her text now, she'll just send me more later. Currently texting with Witch. I don't
know if
think we know
I don't know if
Witch
we've met this
yet.
person before.
Do you wanna take Witch or shall I?
Whatever you want. I can take them if you want.
She's old, so Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
Let's see. Do you wanna be old lady? Do you think you can do an old lady
Sure.
voice?
How old are we talking?
Just old lady voice, but with lots of modern slang, and then I think you nail it.
That'll be great.
Like 50s.
Old lady
Okay.
knows the
okay.
TikTok slang.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Freckles. Saw your friend Asher on the news. Rip.
Thank you. For trying to be sincere.
Worth a shot.
We all have our strengths.
God damn, you're one passive-aggressive little girl. Why does all your filial piety go out the window whenever you talk to me?
Filial piety doesn't work on you. You love yourself too much to appreciate respect.
True, went the train.
God.
Oh my god. See, Freckles, you can be very insightful. Well, you aren't too busy side-eyeing the whole world.
Wonder where I picked that up from.
Not for me. I'm pretty sure you were born muttering insults under your breath. The nurses tried to make you cry and you responded by giving them self-esteem issues.
Did you ever have dealings with Noble?
10 out of 10 shift in the combo. Subtle as a car crash.
Subtlety doesn't work on you either.
Well, it might. If you were good at it.
This is me asking you for advice.
Okay. I guess this never sunk in. Because you spent most of your apprenticeship asleep. But my clients were all celebs. The rich and famous. I didn't have that many dealings with the Megs that own their likenesses.
Is it really that different?
Plenty. Celebs don't like people seeing their dirty side. So they pay smart people like me to clean up their messes. But Megs don't like people seeing them at all. Period. And also, Megs are a lot more lively when it comes to... I'm assuming that's fucking?
Gross. Yeah, probably.
Hard workers with a lot of stress to vent. Haha.
Stop. Do you have any actual help to offer?
Truth be told, I did have this one run-in where I got balls deep into corporate intrigue. I love having to guess the censors.
Why?
Because I got caught. Oh, okay. The Analyze 45 poster girl.
God damn it.
Hard worker. Lot of stress to vent.
Glad to know I can always reach out to you in my time of need.
I'm gonna let that slide, because I know you're in mourning. Look. Corporate types are all a bunch of paranoid drug addicts. Huffing glue and playing roulette on their phones. While fantasizing about stabbing everyone else in the meeting to death. So don't expect them to play nice just because Asher was your pal. My actual advice is get whatever you're owed. Then get out of there. Fast as fuck, boy!
That's a beautiful thought, Auntie.
I mean it. Corporations prefer Viking funerals.
What's a Viking funeral?
Dignified ceremony where the body's sent out to sea on a boat. Then they set everything on fire and sink the ashes to the bottom of the ocean. Try not to linger, Freckles. You don't want to be stuck on board when they start knocking their arrows. I don't
Thanks.
think that's what...
You don't think
Is that
that's...
the way you spell that?
Mhm.
Is that the right term?
Yep.
Okay.
Not knocking in archery is spelled weird.
Okay.
But what the hell was that about me sleeping on the job? I worked harder in one day than any of you Gen Alpha drunks did all week.
Should've worked smarter, lol. If you want to go there, you did literally fall asleep on the job.
Oh, Morgan. You can't hit her with that. What is that? What is that? Why do you have that? Why do you have that? It's not even accurate.
Work parties are still work, Freckles.
I only had my eyes closed. Because all you old farts had your cameras flash on.
Morgan, something wrong? You're sweating.
You love to see Morgan properly flustered for
Yeah.
just deleting some spam. Got a couple more minutes of crawling through the canopy's guts before we reach David's part of the city. Uptown, our better half. Gleaming opera houses and towering corporate apartments. Boutique shops with more cameras than customers. Penthouses stacked upon penthouses in a frantic climb to the top of the rat pile. All ringed in by restaurants with long wait times and small serving sizes. The joke is that uptown folks go most of the year without touching street level. Not much of a punchline there, it's basically true. By now, this whole block must be swarmed with cops, themselves surrounded by media, and all encircled by onlookers. I could try and enjoy these last few moments of calm, but if the storm's coming either way, I'd rather use this time to try and find my footing. Actually, Jess, if you've got a second, I was curious about... I feel like anytime we unlock something, we should probably pick that one, right?
Yeah, I mean, cash in on our knowledge.
I saw that headline, by the way. The one where your warm android saved that soldier's life.
Oh, yeah. Pretty feel-good, don't you think?
So, folks at the company must have been in high spirits lately, I take it.
That's what I thought when I first heard about it, but...
See, I'm beginning to suspect this wasn't a suicide.
I don't know. Maybe upper management's never happy? Because they're still just riding sales harder than ever, pushing the traditional consumer markets. I thought they'd start building a pitch for Congress the day the story dropped. A big patriotic campaign telling everyone why we need a contract for warm androids in the military. But I haven't heard about them moving staff around for anything like that. Maybe it's all above my pay grade.
All the corporate power and money in the world. And they're still such joyless assholes that they won't even celebrate their victories. Well, I guess do we get to ask all of these? I don't
Maybe.
know. Shall we ask about David's death?
Sure.
I'm guessing you've already been to his place?
Yeah, it's a real mess over there.
It's that bloody.
Oh, God, no. Not that kind of mess. I just mean with the cops stacked on the media, stacked on the lawyers. Each of them with their own network of drones and all their droning. It's very, it's a very high productivity atmosphere, is what I mean.
If the other options don't shrink away when you hover over one, then you can ask any of them and the others won't go away. Okay. When were you about to get over there?
Well, I got a call from legal late last night. They weren't exactly delicate in breaking the news to me.
Last night?
They said they needed my help sorting through all his... Well, you know how he left things organized sometimes.
He's been dead since last night, and they've kept it under wraps that long. I know there are a lot of powerful people in his circles, but to stop it from leaking for over 12 hours? It seems like more than just your typical powerful people trying to control the narrative. Seems more like there's something they're actively trying to suppress. So you found out last night.
Right, last night. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I should have told you as soon as I found out.
Really, it's alright. Did you see anything?
No, I still haven't actually seen him at all. He was airlifted to the hospital ASAP, and that's where he passed, so... But, well, I didn't get the impression that the cops had been there that long. Not compared to the lawyers. They and the rest of the company people seemed pretty entrenched.
Noble set up camp before the police even arrived.
Not
So,
suspicious at all.
what time would that have been?
I guess I got there around 9 p.m.? Yeah, because at 9:15 they switched my phone to silo mode and I got locked out of everything but my work stuff. Sent my last blah at 9:13. See, gonna expire whoever put me in heels this morning. It me.
That's terrible. They can do that to your phone? Lock you out of social media?
Of course not. Well, unless I'm on the clock, or off the clock, but on company property. Then they can remote all my tech, yeah.
How convenient.
So if I got in at 9 p.m., I'd guess the rest of the company people had been there since 8:30 p.m.? I hadn't been there more than a few minutes before the mood changed. Word about the hospital declaring him dead had started to leak.
I see. He died after he reached the hospital. That's unexpected.
We love the company. It's a great cyberpunk company name.
Mm-hmm. It's 2086. You might be in trouble if you get stuck in bureaucratic purgatory when you need to be in the emergency room, but other than that, if you reach the hospital alive, a good doctor can stabilize most any patient within a few moments. And Noble Electronics' lead programmer would have a very good doctor. So what the hell happened? Is she mistaken? Was he just not officially declared dead until reaching the hospital for some reason, or...
Hard to think about, I know.
Definitely. Yeah. Or hard to believe. You and David. Remind me, how many years did you and David work together?
Oh. Well, I started with the company about 4 years ago. They offered me a temp contract when I was graduating. I was put in HR right in the middle of a hiring burst, so I spent 2 months in the Warrens. Then an aptitude test got me fast-tracked to mid-low management.
Sorry, Warrens?
Oh, that's just what we called the company dorms back then, on account of all the... well, all the people.
Ah.
Plus it was underground. Didn't see the sun that first month. My skin got so dry.
Jesus Christ. Is that normal in your industry?
I just want to take the time to... My last job was in a warehouse in like an enclosed cubicle. I also never saw the sun.
Oh, baby.
Fucking blows. It does real damage to your mental health, fellas. Normal for everyone I've ever worked with. Except David, of course, but I mean, he was... best.
Yeah.
One Tuesday morning, Dr. David Asher walked right up to my desk like I had won the lotto. He said I should come work for him. Dr. David Asher, directly. On a random Tuesday morning, like it was nothing.
He didn't like to do things on Mondays. Said people were always too tired to get anything done anyway.
Yeah, that's right. He did say that. I should know by now, right? 3 years of arranging meetings and keeping him organized and occasionally straightening his tie. He was a good boss.
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
When did you last speak with him?
In person? Thursday. Thursday afternoon.
The day before yesterday.
He seemed normal. I mean, I didn't.
We still don't really know anything, Jess.
You're right. Thanks. Thursday's the last time I saw him. That was when he asked me to meet with you.
The request.
Perfect time.
Jess, I have to wonder, what kind of request did David make of you that it couldn't wait a few days?
Right, of course. He asked me to give you something.
Something? Is she trying to build suspense?
Right, it's just, well, I don't know exactly what it is.
You have no idea?
He asked me to give you the contents of his safe.
Are we headed to the bank then?
No, see, he has this private safe in his basement. Maybe you've seen it? Well, I say safe, but it might be more accurate to call it a storage locker or a false wall.
And all he told you was that he wanted me to have what's inside?
Right. He was very clear about that part. Your eyes only, straight into your hands. Handle it in person, he said.
Strange. This is all pretty analog for someone as technically gifted as David. Coming from anyone else, I'd call it paranoid, but David was never paranoid. Even when he had every right to be. If he wanted this handled a certain way, it must be for a good reason. So, David asked you to do this on Thursday, correct?
Yeah, Thursday.
And he passed last night, Friday.
Yeah. Wait, you don't think that when we met, he had already decided?
It's not healthy to speculate on that sort of thing. More importantly, it's not helpful. The dead don't have anything to offer the living. I should know.
You're probably right. Besides, we'll need to focus. Judging by the size of the crowd I'm looking at, it looks like we're about to jump into the thick of it.
Oh boy. Noble Employee Housing Building. Platea? Lobby.
And I thought there were a lot of police here before. Maybe too late to ask, but you're not bad with crowds, are you, Morgan?
She's kidding, right? It's downright airy in here compared to what we just waded through. Wide eyes and clenched fists, heads peeking over shoulders and around signs. Police, both mechanical and warm-blooded, closing ranks with holograms and quick-set wires to draw a severe perimeter. While protesters, mourners, fanatics, and busybodies shuffle about at the edges of the police line, the heat of their panicked anxiety washing over. Who the hell were all those people?
Well, there have always been people with strong feelings about our products.
Androids step forward into the mob, gently, firmly, unfeelingly parting the human tide. Most of them with official police branding, but a few remotely deputized consumer models emerge from the crowd to join them. All of them built by Noble. All of them built from David's code. All of them standing vigil outside his tomb. This is all technically company property, isn't it?
Yep. David had the penthouse all to himself, but every other floor's tenants are Noble employees too.
Not an uncommon arrangement in Uptown. Work at Noble, rent from Noble, wave hello to your Noble neighbor in the morning, and make sure to request a spot in line at the official company crematorium. They don't actually do that last part, I think. Does Noble handle employee funerary arrangements?
Yeah, it's pretty standard benefit, actually. It's cheap for them compared to dental.
Jesus Christ.
But Noble's always been generous with benefits. Work hard, and the company will have you set for life.
And after. Morgan, you're always so cynical. It's kind of your main thing, huh?
I mean, the world is just so beautiful, you know?
Where's your whimsy, Morgan? Where's your whimsy? Both the state and Noble have gotten themselves entrenched here in the lobby. Security and damage control and PR and liability. Everybody just glad to be working. I'm feeling a little overstimulated. Any chance we can just skip all these checkpoints?
Haha! No, absolutely not.
So, who do we need permission from? The cops or the company?
My request went through, so we should have the go-ahead from both at this point. We won't need to go near the actual, is it still called a crime scene if it's not technically a crime?
I don't want to think about how many suits Noble's paying to debate that question right this very instant. David's vault is in the penthouse's basement. We can't get to it from these ground floor elevators. We'll have to ride straight up to the rooftop veranda, walk in his front door, and then head down. If Jess says we can do all that without stumbling across where he died, then...
Okay, so if we just flash my ID card at any problem that comes up...
Including him? Oh, hey, London!
Hey, good to see ya.
Hey, ladies. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're at capacity at the moment. Let anyone else by, and we won't be able to maintain... Huh? You're that lawyer. Morgan. You caught me, detective. How long's it been? Feels like it's been ages. Oh dear. Not still bitter about our last encounter, I hope. I'll live. I don't see the spunky one around. She taking a mental health day to preserve that unflappable charm? Detective Reyes is around. Why? You miss her that bad? I've had blind pimples that were more endearing.
You two know each other?
Just Starling. Meet homicide detective Kasim London. It's a pleasure, miss.
Oh, likewise?
As you might have guessed, the detective and I are acquainted. Comes with the line of work. Morgan's being modest, sweetheart. We're practically blood.
Oh, wow. Me? Sweetheart?
Something wrong, Starling?
No, nothing wrong.
I mean, Reyes is an actual name, Mayday. So I imagine it's pronounced the way the actual name is pronounced, no? But close as we are, I still can't just let her walk in off the street and onto the scene of an ongoing investigation. Even Noble's lawyers have to play by the rules today. Play by the rules? So there is a game afoot. What makes you assume I'm here in a professional capacity? You're a criminal defense attorney, and we're at a crime scene. Call it an old man's intuition. I assume Mayday was kidding? Perhaps. I mean, either way, it wouldn't come across super well over text, you know? Good detectives don't rely on intuition, though, do they? They rely on evidence. Oh, I don't rely on it, don't worry. I just need to lean on it every now and then, when my back acts up. Does Jess have an immediate crush?
No, a cab dress. I mean, London's alright.
Guy gets a bit of gray in his hair and thinks it's a free pass to act like a goddamn cowboy. Well, I'm afraid your intuition's off this morning, detective. I'm here on a private matter. The deceased wasn't your client? No, that would have been a conflict of interest. Conflict of... You two knew each other? I see. In that case, allow me to give you my condolences. Thank you. But what I could really use is a bit of your help. You sure rally fast. Jess?
Right.
You hit that inhaler maybe a bit much, Jess. Like
we have this clearance here. Oh.
Is it possible to like overdose on an inhaler?
I don't know.
Because if so, I feel like she's on the edge right now, boss.
We have this clearance here, detective. Sir, from legal, which allows us...
That's alright, little lady. I trust you. You can leave the paperwork holstered for now.
Little lady?
We aren't here for David, really. We won't be setting foot anywhere near your staging area, detective. It's a thing specifically for corporate people? Interesting. Alright, why not? How generous. I can afford to be generous today, because if I screw up... He gestures to the lobby full of suits and cops. Plenty of folks at hand ready to pick up the slack. Well, if you're that at ease, perhaps I can take this time to ask you a few questions. You can always ask, Tiger. Am I about to talk to myself a lot?
Maybe.
But I think you understand what I mean when I say whether or not I can answer is not entirely up to me. Yep, I'm about to talk to myself a lot. Reyes, where are you?
Reyes, please come back. I want to be this funky little cop again.
You're looking a bit haggard. How long have you been here, anyway? Since this morning. But civilized folks don't call it morning when the streetlights are still on. Even if he got around here 1 or 2 in the morning, that still means homicide wasn't brought in until hours after Noble had the lay of the land. Sounds like you could use a break. I could use a retirement package. Hey, you're a lawyer, right? According to all my business cards. Think I can sue for elder abuse? Not that kind of lawyer, sorry.
Not that kind of lawyer. Not that kind of doctor.
You would lose, though. I already regret asking. Why if they got a homicide detective losing sleep over this anyway? A man is dead, and he wasn't killed by fire, a vehicle, organized criminals, or disinformation. As far as we know. So at the moment, homicide's technically not the worst fit. But we're leading in name only. A high-profile death like this, everyone's got an eye on us. And a hand placed firmly on the back of our neck. The investigation. I've been checking my phone, but the only thing the news seems to agree on is that David passed away. Sorry, but if you're asking for details, no thank you. We're not letting them make this into a parade. Yet. We do our best to respect the privacy of anyone involved with an ongoing investigation. He declined to say victim. Detective, Dr. Asher was a close friend of mine for many years.
Yeah, he trusted Morgan more than anyone.
Oh, thank God, you got a line.
Get your few second break.
I'm taking a sip of water.
Sippy, sippy.
My cup's gonna run out.
Ugh.
Can you tell me if he killed himself? It looks like that's the case. I see. Thanks for telling me that.
Dr. Ash.
Yeah, you're, well, sorry. Another round of guarded words. David was an important man, and it has only been a few hours. But all this tiptoeing gives me the feeling that whatever happened to David, it wasn't cut and dried. You boys and Noble all getting along with each other, sharing your toys. Some of the younger ones are bristling. They always play well with others, Counselor. And how well do the Megs play with you? They give you full access to building security? They've given us access, and they say it's full. Some big penumbra system. Top of the line coverage, top to bottom of the building. The size of the data stream's torrential. It'll be a while before we can start making sense of it all. A more conspiratorial man might think that was intentional. Bury us in data and hope we're too swamped to find whatever they're trying to hide? Maybe.
Wait, they give you full access to the penumbra? But that means every android in the building is feeding you their full spectrum.
You know your stuff. The penumbra pulls data from any androids connected to a building's net, but that's not much help since there weren't any androids in the penthouse.
Right.
You know, I'd heard the rumors. Never put much stock in them, but it's true. Asher really never owned a single android?
Never.
Well, I suppose I might do the same if I was the genius who programmed them all. Every time they open their mouths, it'd just be his own lip service, refracted 1,000 times over, echoing back at him from behind a mask he carved.
So that means all you'll have to investigate with are the penthouse's security cameras.
Yeah, but that should be more than enough to wrap up a case like this. In a good way, I mean. We're very much on top of this, ladies. Controversy. David was one of the biggest names in tech. He was the face of Noble Electronics. Uh-huh. One could argue androids are only as common as they are today because of his contributions to the field. Some people felt that way, sure. So, do you think anyone would want to hurt him because of that? Remind me, which one of us is the detective again? You really won't let me pick your brain? You already know the answer. Yes, ads are controversial, androids especially.
We at Noble are aware that our products are sometimes the subject of heated debate, but...
No need to quote the handbook at us, miss. Truth be told, I've never really understood the hate. It's not that complicated, is it? How many people have lost a job to an ad at least once in their career? Every last one of them lost their jobs because their bosses, their flesh and blood bosses, fired them. Nah, ads are just a symptom. Scratch that. Ads are just a product. Getting mad at them is pointless. And vandalizing them is less than pointless. Because unlike us, they're all insured.
And besides, Android production has surged over the last decade to become one of the nation's biggest exports.
True. Nice to have at least one thing we make in this country.
That's right. Noble only outsources the production of a small handful of internal components. Every other part of the manufacturing process is proudly done right here at home.
Somehow, I doubt everyone considers the specifics of Noble's supply chain to be a point of national pride. But you don't need a political science degree to see how much the state values Noble's contributions to the national economy. Alright, now listen. I don't mind being helpful, and I am trying to be sensitive here, but we really do have a lot on our hands at the moment. So I'm gonna have to ask you to be discreet. and ideally, fast.
Well, our, business is just in the basement. David's basement.
But the penthouse is on the top floor, the roof, so its basement would be second to last floor, if you want to be technical, detective. The point is,
We don't need to go into the kitchen or the parlor. We'll go straight back to his workshop and then head downstairs.
the kitchen and the parlor. I understand, but all the same, I'd like to escort you two ladies there myself. Wow, an escort, like royalty. Isn't he a gentleman?
Yes, he's...
Lead the way, detective. True to his word, London ushered us past the chattering suits and humming drones, through the checkpoints and into the elevator. As it climbed into the sky, we got a good look at the growing throng of people gathered outside, and its shifting makeup. Seems like it's mostly protesters now, or worse, brand loyalists. Idiots led around by the nose their whole life, following the musk of whatever trend is laid out before them each morning. Today's trail having led them here, for half reasons they couldn't put into words even if their lives depended on it. They're like insects. Okay, Morgan. And they look like them from up here. They're probably already preparing their spin. The misunderstood genius of Dr. David Asher, a video essay in 5 parts. Why the company insisted on cultivating such a following for him, I've never understood. They could have easily pinned his achievements on someone more marketable. Some random photogenic employee or a fashion model with glasses. David wouldn't have minded. He never wanted the attention, the chaos. Maybe it's as simple as bad luck. He just happened to have the right look for the part. A man buried in his work with his eyes fixed ahead. 10:32 a.m., July 1st. Noble Employee Housing Building. Penthouse. This is, what, his laboratory?
His shop, he called it.
Insects are cool, Corvus Cloud. I love bugs. Sometimes I take issue with certain bugs in my house, but on the whole, I think bugs are great. How down to earth. It's messy in here. David was always disorganized. Why a programmer needed to make such a mess just to run tests on computers, I'll never... But sloppy as he could be, he didn't like it when other people saw it. If he was leaving things like this, he must not have entertained any guests down here in some time. Thanks for all your help, Detective Linden. Don't mention it. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. What, you want me to step out? We won't take long. Not lacking for boldness, are you? Look, I have to take a phone call.
We'll be in and out as soon as possible. Promise. And whatever Dr. Ash wanted...
Wanted set aside for his foundation, we'll be sure to flag it. Right. At least she's already wearing gloves. If we find a dead body, you'll be our first call.
Morgan, what was that stuff about his foundation? Dr. Ash's charity has always been managed by an outside group.
You haven't spent a lot of time around crime scenes, have you?
Actually, this is my first.
Well, most people wouldn't, Morgan. You're sort of an exception here.
I feel like your situation's unique.
Well, generally speaking, it's not really common to retrieve things from the premises while the cops are still searching them.
Oh.
Look, if David had something to give to me, we can go get it. Taking another hit. We just can't make a ton of noise about it. Understand?
Of course.
Great. After you?
Right. Quiet as a church house.
Yeah, that's the phrase.
That's the phrase.
I feel like when I'm doing Morgan's voice, I do her internal monologue as sort of like a raspier version of myself. And then her
Hmm.
external one, I feel myself slipping into my customer service voice. That
Hmm.
feels correct for Morgan. She's
You do put a
constantly
little
doing
stank
like
on it, though.
maybe a little, but it feels right for her. And the phrase is
I almost corrected her for it.
quiet as a church mouse, but is this a dating sim? No. This is an Ace Attorney like game where you play as a defense attorney who also murders people in her free time.
Not myself. I'm okay. I'm okay.
But now doesn't seem like the time to correct her.
She's doing her best.
David's shop was a mess, but the mess felt familiar. It was very David. Coming down here, I barely recognized the place. For starters, there's a goddamn gym. David hated exercise, always claimed he didn't have the time for it.
Hmm.
Was that sound what you predicted, Dahlia? Which sound are you referring to? Even when I got him that treadmill and the subscription for the personal coaching program with the scheduling subroutine, said he couldn't find the time. And then, even when I explained to him that the program accounted for that and adapted to his schedule, he still... There was a sound when you walked in like someone falling over. Ah, I see.
Hmm. Yeah, I think she tripped.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, what's up?
Hmm?
You're smiling. What's so funny?
Nothing. Just surprised to see the place renovated.
Yeah, he actually had me on mail tag with a couple contractors a while back.
Well, you see, Manaver, the prosecutor that we've met thus far in this game is like the L to Morgan's light Yagami. They
Yeah,
are
we're getting real Death Note vibes.
this is Death Note Ace Attorney, but if it was like really, really toxic Yuri at the same time.
Never thought I'd have to learn so much about concrete and wiring and marble. Did you know marble needs to be treated or else indoor air will start to corrode it?
I didn't know that. Is that true? You're just describing
Wait,
peak? Yeah, it is.
is it not? But her guy told me that without an epoxy finish, the entire bar table could.
Is that the vault over there then?
Yeah, stands out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Nervous?
What's that? Oh, a little, I guess. But the inhaler helps mostly, so.
Aren't you gonna open it?
Open it? Don't you know the combination?
No, I do not know the combination to David's basement vault.
Oh.
Well, we've come all this way for nothing, haven't
Oh,
we?
well, we're fucked. Oh. Oh no, how could I have? He didn't tell you or give you a code or.
He gave me the code to get into the building. And the parking garage. But not the code to whatever this is.
Girly, go easy on the inhaler.
Okay. You know, there were a lot of scattered papers back in his shop. Could he have left you a note on one of them?
Yeah, yes, he could have. He would have. In fact, I think he probably did. You stay right here, Morgan. I'll have this settled in just a sec.
Sounds good. Right then.
I love you, Jess.
Well, it's definitely locked. Looks like it's a Tethys Basic Sturdicure Anti-Hack Anti-Digital High-Rated Code Panel. Nothing basic about it, but at least I can see the password's limited to 6 characters. Only 1 million possible combinations. Maybe I'll get lucky.
I don't know. If you fuck up, it might go off.
Yeah. Forget it. There's a different terminal over here. Cotter's security systems, according to the label. Maybe it controls the whole room? Damn. It's password protected too, and the code's 64 digits long.
Sounds like a password my dad would make.
What's the point of a camera system that's harder to crack than your literal vault, you egg-headed... Okay, yeah, that programmer probably would care more about his IoT than whatever he can fit in a safety deposit box. It's just, Internet of Things. Right. That's a thing in real life.
Oh, go and look at the profiles. They said we could look at what David looks like.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so old man voice definitely does not really... I'm committed to it now. Charm point, her earnest smile.
Aww.
It's true.
Oh, she goes bar hopping.
Ooh. Let's see. The witch. Likes handsome men, pretty women, and expensive liqueur. Well, what a woman.
It's our bisexual grandma.
Hold on, there was one more profile actually. It's London. Good at coming up with nicknames. Cats or dogs? Both.
Bad at remembering birthdays.
That's real. That's real, London. Guess it's the 6-digit vault or nothing. I'm a lawyer, not a lockpick. Whatever other felonies I get up to in my private time, I've never pulled off a bank heist before. Only tool I've got here is my head. So, what do I know? I know whatever David put in this safe, he wanted it kept secure. And I also know that he wanted me to have it. So, maybe he thought ahead. Maybe he guarded it in such a way that I would be the only one who could get to it. David liked games. And he really liked beating me. So, if he's left one last puzzle for me, I don't mind going another round. Much to observe.
Many things to see.
This must be his spare liquor cabinet. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff in here. And a lot of bottom shelf swill. The kind of bargain bin vodka and nose burner whiskey that only an undergrad programmer could love. Nostalgia's sweet like that. Overpowering. 1 part per million can cover up even the cheapest aftertaste. David's wine collection, still towering over the room. Don't know why he'd buy so many bottles. He didn't even particularly like the stuff. Maybe just to fill out all these shelves. But not all the bottles are untouched. Some of them don't have dust on them at all. There's a mechanism for retrieving bottles off the rack. The latest bottle chosen was a Murticamp 81. Could be significant. Except vintages only list the year they were bottled, not the month or day. It's not enough digits for the code. Admire. It's a very big painting. And it's, impressionist? No, cubicle. Cubist, which is still incorrect. Yeah.
Morgan knows nothing about art.
That sounds right. It is not. I mean, we saw her drawings in the
Morgan knows nothing about art.
Whatever its style, I do remember that David liked this painting.
Big blue painting.
Predator/Predator is an oil-on-canvas painting by the mid-21st century artist, neo-abstract expressionist Mads Haystorp. There's a date. 11/25/58. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. I feel like it might be too easy. There was a date on it. That could be the 6-digit password, but I don't see one anywhere. Maybe signing your work was considered gauche amongst the cubicleists.
Oh, Morgan. It's these moments where she's incompetent that I love so much.
She's really good at the things she's really good at.
Yeah.
Those being lawyer and murder. Not so good at most other things. Taking a closer look, this is a pretty serious looking set of resistance training equipment. And these weights, they're all set near the max. If Noble hadn't appointed him a nutritionist along with his stylist, David would be downright scrawny. There's no way he was putting up these numbers. In which case, the digits on the weights could be a clue. There's too many, and I can't guess the order. What the hell, Asher? You just set all the weights to max because it looked more neat?
I like this random car.
This flooring's a new addition. Looks rough like sandpaper, but it's bouncy. Rubberized. Feels like something you'd drag your feet on at the gym or on a factory floor. Oh, she is good at brooding and gambling too. Those are two more skills of hers. That's more high performance than high class. Expensive, but not in the way you'd expect for a penthouse. I warn you, it's been an hour since the last ad break, which means we have an ad break in 5 minutes. Brace yourselves. It's actually cracked here. Rubber doesn't break, it bends. That's its thing. So someone must have cheaped out during the installation, left a defect in. That, or David left a jackhammer on overnight. Alright, I've searched the whole room now. Time to make or break. Well, can I check the phone? The date.
Oh, fuck.
We had the date.
The year was 58. I don't remember the rest of the
It's
date.
like 12 something, I think. Is it 11/25 ME? I'm gonna put my trust in you and your memory. Also, hello, Tachi31. Hello, welcome, Raiders. We have an ad break starting in 4 minutes. I can't delay it anymore, so I apologize for that in advance.
That's why I was never good at art history. I had to remember the dates.
God, yeah. I also took an art history class in college. Shit sucked.
I mean, I love learning about art movements. I love history. I hate memorizing.
You get it, babe. All right, Tachi, so what were you playing? What were you streaming today? And how was it?
Do you have a shout out command, baby?
Just the default Twitch one, which I'll do right now. Boop. Everyone go ahead and give Tachi a follow. Modded Slay the Spire 2. Ooh, I should do a Slay the Spire run tonight. I'm interested in what kind of mods you had.
So long.
We should do a co-op run sometime, babe. Well, for anyone who might be new around here, hi, my name is Faye. I am an ASMR YouTuber who is also now a Twitch streaming VTuber person. I got a Discord now. It's amazing. I play a huge variety of games. I do ASMR streams live on Fridays. And today we are playing Of the Devil, with my loving and lovely partner, Stumblin',
Hi,
who you should
hi.
also take a look at. You should go give them a follow.
Uh, well,
This
I play
game,
scary games if that's your thing.
this particular game, imagine if like you crossed Ace Attorney with Death Note and then made it Toxic Yuri. That's what we have here. We are a defense attorney named Morgan who also murders people in her spare time. So,
It's her hobby.
fun. It's her hobby. Yeah, she loves doing it. It's been pretty enjoyable so far.
It's
I
very
really like this
fun.
game. A password that is and isn't left in plain sight. Nice one. Hey Jess.
Oh, she back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Morgan, What? How did you get it open? What is that?
I turned back around just in time to see a door finish swinging open with mechanical grace, revealing a girl
Girl in a box?
with a barcode emblazoned across her temple, required by law to be plainly visible. It's an android, clearly marked as such. And yet, even standing this close, I could swear it's...
Snoring?
I stepped forward and placed the back of my wrist on the android's brow. Warm.
It, it, um, it must be a prototype for the Animate 16. Or maybe a prototype for the 17? Or 18?
A biomechanical android with real humanoid flesh.
Sorry, biomechanical, yes, but it's organic flesh, not human. They're grown from lax Gemini cultures, but
Sorry, I misspoke.
right, understandable since
Since ad break. Happening
not the
now.
ads.
Happening right now. Which means this might actually be the time for me to go refill my water. I gotta go get my oiter.
Get
So
hydrated.
while ads run, I'm gonna go do that. You all have
Welcome
fun looking
back,
at the
Bird
pretty
Girl.
women. They're
I
gorgeous
hope
women
your
on
internet
screen.
is fixed.
Ready in there.
Oh, baby. You can probably run the fan.
Um, I'm strong.
Okay.
I don't need no fan.
Please don't get heat stroke.
I won't. That's why I'm getting my water. Hey, guess what?
Hmm.
Since I'm in the room with you right now, I can straight up like walk up and just go, mm-hmm.
Ah! I have been smooched.
I'm literally evil chat. They call me the surprise smoocher.
Rav smooch. I don't
Well,
even know where the boy
speaking of
is.
smooching, Rav smooch. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit back down at my desk. I'm gonna go get the boy.
I'm gonna go look for a boy.
Get that boy.
I don't think he's out here. He might be under the bed. He's not under the bed, Rav. Oh god, where's my son?
Where's the boy?
Oh god, where's my boy?
Ravington.
He's behind the
Hey, all right, since I don't want to take him into the hot office, I'm gonna smooch him in here,
TV. In here.
in front of Lynn's mic. Little lad, I'm sorry for deceiving you with the laser pointer.
I can play with him out here. Oh, we need a new battery for this thing. I'm sorry, Raph. It keeps dying.
Hello. Hello, hi.
It's TV Rad!
Put my headphones back on. I'm here. Ads are over. I got water. We're ready to lock in, everyone. You seem surprised, Jess. Hasn't Noble been working on warm androids like this one for a few years now?
Worm androids like this one? I mean, yes, we have. Sorry, it's just that this particular model is very, it's very cutting edge.
Bleeding edge, judging by the flush in those cheeks. I think it's safe to say we found what we're looking for.
I think so too.
That presents a problem, then.
Oh, do you not, approve?
I've got nothing against androids. My concern is a bit more immediate and, well, practical.
Practical?
I don't know how to turn it on.
Do you see a switch or something?
Do you?
Can we, turn it around, or...
I poked the android's ribs. A little less give than I expected, given its frame, but the rigidity is remarkably lifelike. I place my hand on the shoulder and give it a shake, but it doesn't budge. This thing has to weigh more than...
Right. Androids mostly transport themselves, so people are always surprised to find out they're a bit heavier than they look.
a bit. I'm surprised the whole room isn't slanted. You have a wonderful day, cheesiest boy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell we're moving this thing without waking it up.
Crap. First of all, now this...
I was able to guess the combination just by poking around. Compared to that, finding this hunk of junk's power switch should be child's play. And I think I know where to start. Jess, I'm gonna step back into the lab for a moment, alright?
Huh? Oh, sure. There's gotta be a manual around here.
Good idea. It might be some kind of prototype, but it's still got a barcode. Maybe you can scan its GIN number and find something in the company files. I'm gonna guess that's generic identification number. Tracking.
Yeah, of course. All generic ID numbers should be paired with industry standard files on maintenance, tracking power requirements.
I somehow doubt that the enigmatic android taking a catnap in a sarcophagus in David Asher's basement will have a user manual, but it can't hurt for her to try. And...
I'm okay. Broke a heel, but I'm okay. I carry glue.
And I'd rather search the lab by myself.
Oh, Jess.
Now then, if I were David, and I wanted to make sure that only one person would be able to walk out of here with that android, how would I set that up? These appear to be holding tanks for something. How should I know? No labels on anything, typical for a genius, but a nightmare for anyone trying to pick up after him. It's a lot more hard science than I expected in here. Centrifuges and glass and microscopes, and yes, I'll dink my oiter for you real quick.
Drink your oiter.
I think, just to make sure Lynn is nice and audible, I might turn the music down a teensy-weensy bit.
Am I still quiet?
Not particularly, but the music got a little louder, you know?
Wow.
Don't programmers do all their work with a keyboard? Looks like a fairly normal computer. If I'm lucky, the security will be fairly normal as well. Oh, hell yeah, bird girl.
Boot up complete. Username?
Vocal commands. David Asher. Morgan. Guest.
Thank you for logging in as a guest.
It didn't recognize my voice, so I can probably rule out a vocal command being the key to waking the android.
Do you have a question?
More than one. For now, though, what should I search for on his computer? We do have a choice here.
It's gonna go... Is it...
Yeah, because it's tricking the others. I have a thought. I want to know your thought.
Guess our name?
I'm thinking the same, because, like, other people could know about the basement. Anyone could be asking about androids. Very few people would know that we would be here specifically. Yeah. Search files for Morgan.
23 results on the local drive.
I can work with that. Mostly phone book and social data, but I don't recognize this file type. Some kind of personnel format? Date of birth, education, occupation, blood type, height, and weight. Alright, buddy, a little invasive, don't you think? DNA and fingerprints. Now, why do you have that, David? My DNA isn't in any database. I made sure of that. So he couldn't have bought this anywhere. He must have collected it himself from a wine glass or the like. It would have been easy to do. But why do it? Diagrams of human anatomy. The hands are highlighted. The most developed part of the human body, good for making stone axes and sending emails. Robots and frames can do just fine with claws or three-digit imitations, but androids are expected to look like people and move like them too. Getting the hands right must be a big priority at Noble. That tree-like shape on the right is a neuron. Those branches receive input of varying weight, and then if the sum is greater than a certain threshold, the neuron fires. A 0 becomes a 1, and all the other zeros around it take that into consideration. Repeat that a couple billion times a second, and you've got the human brain. A computer powerful enough to simulate all of reality. That's the analogy I read in a magazine, anyway. Haven't seen one since college, but this must be a 3D printer of
Really
some
big
sort.
3D printer.
Enough to print a whole robot, I imagine?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Feels expensive enough to make other printers look like soda fountains by comparison. Better not mess with any of the settings. Alright. I'm starting to get a pretty clear picture of what it'll take to turn on this android. Are you?
I think I have a clue.
I've got the what for the where and how. I'll just have to manage. What are you thinking, dude?
Excuse me. Well, he has our DNA and fingerprints. There's a diagram about hands.
That's true. Do we have to hold hands?
Do we have to hold hands? Also, thank you, Bird Girl.
It's still just a piece of machinery. If it really won't turn it on, I can always start hitting it.
Morgan, don't beat up the child. Morgan, there you are. I've looked in every registry I could find and every database I could get into, but I don't think this android is in the system.
It was a long shot. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Yes, but an android without proper identification is...
It's only buying or selling an android without proper identification that's illegal. And it doesn't seem like he ordered this online.
I guess you're right, huh?
I'll have it registered soon enough, anyway. I think I figured out what we need to do here.
Oh?
If David really wanted me to have this, he would have left some way for me to turn it on.
What are you thinking?
David had my fingerprints and DNA on file. By requiring both, he could be reasonably sure that no one was powering up this android without my approval. You've done a swab before, haven't you?
Every month for the company. Apparently they're building a database on employee epigenetics cross-referenced with... oh, so you're gonna...
My DNA and my fingerprint make the key. Now, where to find the lock?
A little bit of drool.
The hand, right?
I'm assuming?
There was that diagram back in this shop. Was it meant to be a literal handshake verification?
Damn.
Me too. Do I have to just stick my hand in her
smooch?
mouth? Or that?
Give you a smooch?
The lips are one of the most sensitive parts of the body. Not the worst place to make a scan, even if it is gross to put my finger there. Well, they did splorp sounds.
Well, oh, that's... still not doing it, huh?
Come on. Do I really need to push my finger deeper? Jiggle the key?
Oh, man, you went right in there. Are you touching the tongue?
It's blinking at me.
Ah, fuck!
Hand in mouth. What
Hand
a
in
way to
mouth.
wake up. Happy Stick Your Finger in Her Mouth Wednesday. Good woman. I saw lips and I had a feeling, but I was like, surely not. They had the hand diagram. Surely I don't have to stick my finger in her mouth.
I guess that's the only way that you get DNA and the fingerprint.
Yeah, I guess so. Good morning to you too.
Good morning. Good morning. Cute. Hello, I've never seen you two before.
I guess we should introduce ourselves then.
Hi.
This is Jessica Starling. She works for Dr. Asher. I'm Morgan, a friend of his. Got all that?
I understand. She is Jessica Starling, and you are Morgan, last name unknown?
No, Morgan is my last.
Father told me about you. Oh, he did? Wait. Father?
David. You had to call you Daddy?
I'm referring to Dr. David Asher. Are you confused?
That's not the word I'd use. I'll throw a bone beyond the grave for the good doctor and just move this along. Did David say that he was giving you to me? Transferring ownership?
Ownership? That is correct.
And what else did...
Mostly correct.
Right, and what else did he tell you?
Many things. Can you specify?
I thought conversation was the first thing David figured out how to program.
Did Dr. Asher tell you anything that he wanted you to convey to Morgan? A message you were supposed to pass on? Yes.
Jess, I think it's trying to.
Oh, okay, sure, I'll give you two. Well, I'll give you some privacy, Morgan. I've actually gotten about 14 messages in the last 2 minutes, so... I'll just head back up to the lab to take some calls, okay?
Thanks, Jess.
Yes. Thank you, Jess. You're welcome.
Hmm. Just the two of us now. So, what do I call you?
My name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you, Morgan.
Trust me, the pleasure's all mine. So, what's the message?
Father told me that I would be living with you from now on. And he told me that you would look after me.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Should it?
A model this lifelike, with warmth and breath and something close to blood in its veins. Just what are you, anyway?
You forget my name already? It's Sarah.
What were you built for? You're warm, obviously. You're not one of those physical therapy models, are you?
That would be highly illegal. I haven't completed 500 hours of study at a state-approved massage therapy school. I haven't even completed 1 hour.
What purpose did Dr. Asher design you for?
I don't know the answer to that question.
You don't know why he built you?
No, should I?
How can you not?
Do you?
Would I be asking you if I did?
I meant, do you know why you were created? Why you were born?
Okay. Why? Why me? Why would you? Why are you doing this? You're a freak. A monster. What the hell's wrong with you? Please don't kill me. Please, why? Why?
Oh.
Why was a monster like you even born?
Oh, we're getting the trauma?
Guess I walked into that one. She's fine. She's fine. I was starting to wonder if you even had the Turing solution.
Father's framework for programming linguistics in artificial systems, and the body of work for which he first gained international recognition.
Yeah, and international gelate.
Do you have an answer to my question?
I'm trying to dodge the question, Sarah.
An answer as to why you were created, why you exist.
Occam's razor. I'm here because my parents wanted me.
I see. Then I will give a similar answer. I was created because Father wanted to make me.
I assume all those were from her murder victims? Maybe? I think there might be more to it than just that.
Yeah.
Some of
the sentence
those...
of like why were you born feels like there's more connection than just a random victim.
Who says that when they're being shot? Right?
Yeah.
By a stranger. So I think there's some history there, specifically. Can't argue with that logic, can I?
Can't argue with that logic. Father did say that you're a lawyer.
Yeah, that's me.
You're a lawyer, and I defeated you with logic.
World-class, high-power attorney, the best defense money can buy.
So do you catch criminals?
That's what cops do.
Do you litigate criminals?
That's what prosecutors do.
Then do you fight for the underrepresented? Expose injustice? Sue corrupt corporations and officials?
I don't think anyone does that anymore.
Then what do you do?
I'm a criminal defense attorney.
A defender of the innocent and the powerless. Look at her little shine! Look at her little sparkle!
Uh-huh.
Do you also...
Now that you know all about me, what can you tell me about yourself?
I've never had to do that before.
First time for everything. How old are you?
I'm not sure I can give a satisfactory answer.
Oh, for 2 on answering simple questions. What's the date on your earliest memory?
2 years ago.
And where were you constructed? Or assembled, or whatever? What facility?
I was not constructed at any facility. Father created me here. By himself.
You're saying if I took you apart, I wouldn't be able to find any markers from any manufacturers, any IDs of any designer?
You want to take me apart?
David was a programmer, not an engineer. How could he build a custom android from scratch in the comfort of his own home? He couldn't have. He must have had help. Probably a whole department's worth. If I ask around, there's gotta be someone in the company who can ID this thing and help me figure out what's so important about it. You don't look like any android I've ever seen. What are you made of?
This body is comprised of organic tissues integrated directly into cybernetic systems. They require organic nourishment, including water, carbohydrates, and salt.
Wait, warm androids have to eat and drink? They cannot be worth that much trouble.
My cybernetic systems operate largely as analogs to their equivalents in the human body. I have a respiratory system for oxygen exchange and a centrally located pump that circulates oxygen.
You mean you've got a heart? How quaint. But where does all the extra weight come from?
Pardon?
I tried moving you earlier, and it felt like I was pulling against a truck.
My skeleton is a combination of medical-grade plastics and military-grade titanium carbide alloy.
That sure took the wind out of her sails.
My muscles are made of adaptive rare earth alloy nanoweave fiber with shock absorption and kinetic chain potential rated past.
Wait, did you say military grade?
I have a grip strength above 1,000 kilograms. Can crush, baby.
Could kill, baby.
But won't. I can run at sustained speeds over 60 kilometers per hour. I can jump 6 meters vertically. I can lift approximately...
I am not sure what kind of grip strength most androids are walking around with, but I've never seen any of them move the way it's talking about. Even just standing there, it seems to be poised. Controlled, spring-tight, strength and flexibility like a ballerina or a gymnast. Strong enough to flip over a tank, lifelike enough to avoid detection. As long as it never stepped on a scale, it'd make for the perfect infiltration unit. The perfect weapon, if you could keep its development a secret. Did David really put something that heavy on my plate? Dismantling a military prototype in secret?
Are you deep in thought?
But a military infiltration android would look more crew-cut and forgettable. And would David really devote personal time and effort just to make another weapon for the military?
I have other features I could tell you about, if you like.
If I shot you, would you die?
It would be very painful. And there would be a discharge of fluid, but conventional weapons would not prove particularly effective.
That settles it. This thing's a weapon, sure as I...
Would you like to know about my hair?
Your hair?
I'm impressed you noticed. Each fiber contains miniaturized solar cell lattice technology, allowing me to remain charged throughout the daytime.
She's a plant.
Lettuce. She photosynthesizes.
That must come in handy.
I haven't actually had the chance to use it yet. This room has ambient wireless charging functionality. And I haven't gone outside much.
Okay, maybe it's not a weapon after all. You're just a pincushion, aren't you?
I am not familiar with the term. Searching. Pincushion. Jargon. Design. Refers to prototypes filled with experimental technologies to check for compatibility issues.
Got an idea? Not sure what to do with it? Stick it in the pincushion. It's as good an explanation as any for what I'm staring at. A mishmash of state-of-the-art military features spliced with odd new technologies and seemingly pointless additions. The end result being a singular, unsellable android that wasn't particularly good at anything and would break down after only a few years.
Pincushions are a small but valid part of the field of android manufacturing. They are valuable to collectors, who see them as time capsules filled with their designers' most outlandish ideas and least reproducible results.
But even the most nonsensical pincushions are built via committee over years, with numerous engineers and programmers adding in their pet functions. The android before me claims to have been built by one man. A man who's now... Seems we got off track there, Sarah. Was there anything else David told you to relay to me?
Besides that you were to look after me, he also told me that you were reliable, and that I should trust you. He said that I was to listen to you and obey your instructions.
Finally, some good news.
I don't know what that is.
I believe that's Morgan's... Is that her last name? What is her last name?
Morgan is her last name.
Right, it's Evangeline Morgan. She hates her first name. Adonai.
As you say, Adonai.
What's that?
Hmm?
That word you called me. What was that?
Adonai, from classical Hebrew. Translated literally, it means my lord. Oh. Do you prefer that I call you master?
No.
Very good, Adonai.
Why'd David use Hebrew, though?
Abrahamic myth tells of servants constructed out of earth and clay, designed to resemble and obey their masters. Golems. Father must have found the comparison appropriate.
Amusing, more likely. It's just a joke.
Father would not make light of such a thing.
Sure he would.
Perhaps we should ask him to clarify his reasoning for himself. Oh, she doesn't know.
Oh,
she doesn't know.
no.
Where is Father, by the way? Is he upstairs?
When was the last time you were active?
38 hours ago.
Thursday night, then?
Correct.
Right. David Asher is dead. He died last night, understand?
How... May I see him?
See him? No, I won't be able to see him. Funeral's probably not for a few days.
Father was not... He was not sick.
I don't feel like doing the whole song and dance with 2 robots in one day. That's very charming, but let's go commands only.
What happened? Did he have an accident?
Why is it still doing the theatrics? Does it not recognize my authority yet? The police have determined that he committed suicide. For the time being, we ought to focus on getting you properly registered. Maybe then you'll take commands the first time I say them and not...
The police are wrong.
Excuse me?
They are wrong. Father did not commit suicide. He would never do such a thing. Father had... He told me...
Look, Sarah... I'm... sorry.
You're sorry? Father said you were his friend. How are you so calm?
I've been around death a lot. So don't try to lecture me about grief, Spearmint.
Spearmint. My name is Sarah. You'll use it because my father, Dr. David Asher, greatest programmer in the world, gave it to me. And he did not kill himself.
Let's say you're right. David didn't commit suicide. If that's the case, the police will realize that soon enough.
The police have already made their determination. That's what you just said. Father said that you were a lawyer, that you were capable and reliable, and a friend. You should be looking into his death.
That's... Is that an order?
Of course not. It is a request, Adonai.
A request that I'll have to refuse. The police have their job, and I have mine. If I stick my nose into their investigation any further, they'll come down on me. Hard. Cops don't like lawyers on principle. But what they really hate are people who tell them how to do their job.
Mm.
The way she puffs her little cheeks
puff
out.
her cheeks.
Let's go. We need to...
Father asked you to look after me.
Yeah, he did. He also said you should obey me, but you don't seem quite as fixated on that part.
And he said something else. He said that you owed him a favor. One favor.
The thin ice starts here, Spearmint. That was between him and me.
Father is gone, so now it is between you and I. And I am calling in the favor now.
What?
You don't have to take care of me anymore. Consider that request null and void. You can sell me to some collector, or you can donate me to a university. It doesn't matter. In exchange, you will prove Father didn't kill himself. And you will make sure that whoever hurt him is held accountable.
I accidentally
Why
clicked.
are
Laughing. Ha
It's
ha
just
ha ha.
laughing? Why are you laughing?
It's you and me, not you and I. You and me. That's not correct, Morgan.
Yeah.
David would roll over in his grave if he knew you'd gotten that wrong.
It was not my intention to amuse or rotate.
No, that's for damn sure. Fine,
Uh,
I'll take that deal, Sarah.
You mean you will prove that Father did not...
I mean, I'll look into it. I'm a lawyer, I don't prove anything. I just disprove what I can.
Then where do we start?
Wait, I didn't realize you had a law degree.
I do not have a law degree, but I am a fast learner.
This isn't a job interview.
And I'm far from useless. I can...
The ad did raise at least one good question. Where do I start? I'm a defense attorney.
David in his casket like a rotisserie chicken.
And David was my friend, not my client. I won't be able to poke around at all unless...
And I am also capable of...
Can you tell a lie?
I am capable of making statements that are false.
Guess that'll have to do.
Are you going to ask me to lie?
Yes. To the police, in fact.
Lying to the police is a felony.
Androids don't commit felonies, they make errors.
Mm.
We must teach her to do crime.
I see. What kind of error did you have in mind, Adonai?
teach the baby to crime.
Teach the baby to crime.
Just maybe not the murder part.
Are you sure about this?
You have questions too, don't you? Right now, I'm just a little better equipped to get answers than you are.
Okay, go for it. I'll make sure they're watching. Is the air quality at Noble headquarters kept up to state standards?
What's that?
All these Noble employees seem to have asthma. Was Father also working under such poor conditions?
They don't have asthma.
Then why are they all carrying inhalers?
Why are they all carrying inhalers? It's a stimulant.
Aside these drugs in the corporate world.
Okay.
Ugh.
So they're drugging themselves to work overtime and to oh god.
Oh.
Well.
Yes, ma'am. She's right over here.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi,
Oh,
Emma.
It's you.
For those who are not there the first time, this is the prosecutor. This is the L
This is our
to
L.
our light. That's Reyes.
Oh, it's you. Did I mess up? Oh god, I voiced 3 of the characters on screen.
You do. And also Sarah's here. Have fun.
Also, Sarah's here.
Have fun. On the contrary. Eyes wide. She's a DA. Meg. Quiet. Suit. She succeeded spectacularly in getting Noble's ears perked up.
I did want more roles.
Emma Rockford. Didn't think I'd run into you here.
Yeah, didn't think I'd be here either. But the powers that be think my presence sends a strong message to the Megs, so... No, wait. What are you doing here?
A few minutes later.
I see. I'm sorry for your loss.
The L to our light, the Edgeworth to our right. Thank you for saying that. And thank you, Detective Reyes, for your many kind words.
We can't all be as talkative as you.
There's a good stopping point soon. Do we want to take that stopping point, babe?
I mean, it is 7:30. How long do you want to stream for?
I mean, I feel like if we tried to crunch this out all in one go, it'd probably be another few hours at least. Normally, quoting poetry would feel pretentious, but you were so genuine in your reading.
Bite me.
Soon as another hour.
Oh?
Yeah, I don't think we're crunching this out in one day.
But I think Megazero is saying that the stopping point that Mayday is talking about isn't as close as
Correct.
soon is.
Correct. Shall we go another half hour and see if we can find a good stopping point?
Sure. I don't know that there's a need for that.
Very mature, detective. Did you come up with that yourself?
Oh, no, that's Kaguya's signature pose?
Like the pop star?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love Reyes, definitely not a
I
chunie.
love Reyes. You know I love the chunie.
You can admit it if you do.
Well, there's nothing to admit, because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. Uh, uh,
Wait, now you're saying you don't know who Kaguya is? She's the most famous.
yeah, well, I just don't know who that is, so. Ma'am. Hmm. Weren't you about to say something? Oh, well, I'm still surprised to see you here now, Morgan. Are you helping plan the services? Actually, the company will be planning Dr. Asher's funeral service. Wouldn't his family want to take care of that?
No.
No. No. I see. Sorry. But if that's the case, why are you here, Morgan? Huh. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry to disrupt your morning. Hey, that's... You're here for the same reason as every other suit they've got crawling around. Money.
You're not wrong. There are a lot of annoying insects with annoying agendas scurrying around before my friend's body is even cold. But the honest truth is, I don't even know if David had a will.
The company helped him manage his estate. Legal's probably already on it. Actually, judging by how much coffee that intern is carrying into the elevator, I'm certain they are. Right, so if you're not here for the funeral or the reading of the will...
Miss Starling asked me to come here, actually, on a matter unrelated to David's passing.
An unrelated matter. That's convenient.
Isn't it? But now that I am here, it's come to my attention that the police have made a determination in the case of David's death.
And where did you hear that?
Am I mistaken?
No, you're right. They concluded it was a suicide.
Can always count on her to be blunt. I was worried about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you must be feeling...
Because I'm gonna have to contest that charge.
What?
The state has made a charge. I'm arguing against it.
The hell are you talking about?
The police believe David committed suicide. Suicide is a felony in this country, detective.
Oh. It is technically a crime to commit suicide, yes, but we're not in the habit of bringing dead men to trial. Especially not for their own murder, Morgan.
No, not to trial. Of course not. So, Dino Bird Girl, this is a thing in at least certain US states as well. Suicide is illegal, so that they can prosecute you for the attempt if you fail. Which is still...
Really fucks.
Yeah. It's, I believe, used as a legal justification for the cops busting down your doors if they find out you're trying and stopping you. But there would be a preliminary hearing in a case like this.
Technically, as a formality. Assuming the courts aren't busy that day.
Yeah, it is a dystopian thing, but it is a real thing as well. It's dystopian in real life, too. There's law around that, and the way it's handled in general is messy. I'm afraid that on this occasion, I'm going to have to insist on formality.
Yeah, well, you really don't have much say in the matter, do you?
With David gone, I have the only say, really. Also as justification for insurance companies denying claims, etc., yeah. I am, after all, his criminal attorney.
All that money and he needs his drinking buddy to be his attorney? Bullshit. I'm also skeptical, Morgan. It's a pretty serious conflict of interest to be your friend's defense attorney.
You're absolutely right. It is a conflict of interest. And I would have said as much to him if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
I only found out that he wanted me to be his attorney today.
After he died? How the hell do you miss that memo?
Embarrassing, isn't it? But to be fair, it was hidden pretty well.
Girl. Child. Oh, I didn't know you had an android, Morgan. It's cute.
Thanks, but it's actually David's. And it's technically my witness.
Witness to what? 38 hours ago, that is, David Asher communicated to me, as a matter of record, the following explicit legal intent. That in the case of any and all criminal charges brought against him by the state, his attorney would be Evangeline Morgan. When did I learn your first name?
I mean, Asher told her about Morgan before. I imagine he probably would have said the full name.
But Sarah said Morgan last name unknown, and then Morgan was like, but that Morgan is my last name. So I was just like, she had to tell her, I assume.
I think she needed to realize that. First off, yeah, Morgan might have told her to say that phrase outright. That is true. That is true. But if she didn't know the name at all, then Asher could not have told her that she was going to be going to Morgan, right? Regardless.
Evangeline? No, wait, seriously, your name's Evangeline. Did your parents name you after a Christmas carol? Should we all be curtsying?
It's not that funny.
No, of course not. Nothing to be embarrassed about, Evangeline. Or do your friends call you Angel?
I hear Kagi is on tour, Detective. Should I get you tickets? You could have your dad drive you like all the other 15-year-olds.
Hey, did you pull a gun?
I feel like Reyes would.
Feels like we're getting off topic. What were we just... I was telling you that David Asher wanted her to be his criminal defense attorney.
Imagine my surprise.
An android's recording of a verbal expression of intent isn't exactly ironclad, Morgan.
That's fair. And if we were going before an upper-level court, I would expect that to be open to all kinds of scrutiny. But we're talking about a preliminary hearing. A formality, as you called it. If he asks for representation, he deserves representation. Doesn't matter whether he's dead or alive.
Am I missing something? What difference does it make? Not even an adjutant would be obtuse enough to sentence a dead man.
No, there wouldn't be a sentence, but the adjutant will render a verdict. And verdicts have consequences, even for the deceased.
Is that what this is about? What's she getting at? If the court agrees this was a suicide, that verdict will retroactively affect evaluations of the individual's mental health. Like, whether he was in his right mind or not?
You know anything about estate tax law, Detective?
No. But I'm sure you'll be happy to educate me.
More than happy. An individual found by a court to not be of sound mind can't very well give their consent to the lawyer drawing up their will. If his will is compromised, all of David's considerable assets would suddenly be thrown into legal limbo.
In which case, the state would be legally obligated to come in and pick up the pieces. So this is just about his money. I'm almost disappointed in you, Morgan. Well, when you take into consideration all the factors, it's actually more complicated than that. For example... Huh? Never mind.
No, Starling, you should speak your mind. Hit the stimulants.
All I mean to say is that while Dr. Asher did have significant holdings in art, real estate, and intellectual property, he also, of course, owned a great deal of stock in numerous corporations, principally Noble. If he was ruled to not be of sound mind, and his shares were to end up acquired by the government, Noble would suffer a serious blow to its commercial image and its standing in the financial community.
All of which is to say, there's a great deal at stake here. Not the least of which is the reputation of a man whom I was proud to call my friend.
Huh. You're not buying this, are you? In case you haven't noticed, the city is working closely with Noble on this. And they're not gonna let you bring them any unwanted attention. Stares at you.
Starling did her part. They're watching, and they've stopped trying to hide it. From here on out, it's a gamble. Noble Electronics already has unwanted attention.
Why are you raising your voice?
If nothing changes, by the end of the day, the whole country's going to hear how David Asher committed suicide. By midnight, there will be questions about his competency, concerns about why the brain inside every single Noble ad was built by an apparently unstable man. The shareholders will have nothing to do all Sunday but brood over that sad thought and all its disturbing implications. By the time the markets reopen on Monday, I would expect a great deal of volatility.
That's so.
I understand Noble's apprehension, of course, Emma. I just feel like right now, the fiscally conservative thing to do would be to not get in my way.
So, you've got your reasons, and Noble's got a lot to think about. But why should the district attorney's office devote valuable time to play out this game of yours?
Because they're certain they'll win.
That goes without saying.
They be doing dot 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 in 3 characters'
great
voices.
Having to do dot 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 for 3 different characters. Y'all, I'm a voice actor. The court should have an opening at 6 p.m.
I didn't have anything planned.
And then it's a date.
A date, you say, Emma?
A date? Detective, would you get her clearance set up? Sorry, I'm losing the voice. Yes, ma'am. Updates every hour. Yeah. You're out on a limb, Morgan. Better not linger. Here. Clearance for all the relevant sites and police firewalls. You can interview and investigate with your authority as an officer of the court now. If you haven't already been doing that. Don't even think about being sloppy with discovery on this. Rockford might think you're funny, but I
appreciate the warning, Detective Reyes. Death Note, but Light also has to solve a murder unrelated to him. Yeah, that's this. That's this.
Yeah.
Sometimes the murder is related, but in this case, unrelated murder. It's nice to know you care.
live to serve.
And protect. Love you, Morgan. Thanks for the assist, Starling.
Yeah, no sweat. Are all cops like that, or are they more like that Detective London gentleman? I'd say it's a split.
I mean, in real life,
Mm.
I would say.
Are they like her, though?
Hostile?
Sure.
They're mostly like that, yes.
They're all that intense.
Yeah, it comes from being short.
Hey!
Sorry,
Morgan!
maybe. I'm just reading the lines.
And most cops are short?
Yes.
Right. Well, I'll see you at the courthouse tonight. If you need anything in the meantime, don't be afraid to ask. Good luck. Both of you. What do we do now?
Well, I have a few options. I have access to the crime scene now. Probably the best place to start. I'd like to head over to the company building as well.
To get me registered?
Among other things. I like to imagine Morgan just imagines cops as clones of Reyes. Oh, they are doing like the same pose.
Mirroring.
Either David killed himself, or he didn't. But if he did, it's almost certainly his asshole corporate overlords who are to blame. In which case, I'll want to take my sweet time raking them over the coals. What are you doing?
Nothing. What about Father? When can we see him?
Definitely not copying your pose, Morgan.
No, not mirroring. Nope, nope.
I'll be at the morgue by now. The medical examiner will speak to me now that I'm operating under the court's authority. But if I stop to flash paperwork at every nurse and security guard with nothing better to do than ask questions, I'll have to. What's that look for?
You were Father's friend.
Thank you, again, for reminding me.
Aren't there people you'd like to speak with? Other friends who'd want to know?
You think I have friends?
I'm surprised Morgan had one friend.
Bad news travels fast. I'm sure everyone in the country has heard about David by this point. But all that heartbreak shit did keep me pretty occupied these last few weeks. And I was never one to pry. If there was someone who could tell me more about David's personal life over the last several months, it'd be worth the effort of finding them. Do you have someone in mind? Maybe someone he met recently?
He spoke about becoming close with someone this year, a musician.
Now that you mention it, there was a P.O. something that David might have mentioned when we talked back in.
I will begin a search.
Huh?
I've completed my search.
Huh?
I found nothing. The pose. She's so proud of finding nothing.
I love Sarah so much. Thanks for the old college try. Is that really the best you can do?
Father was a private man, in person and online. With just a few letters and the fact that he was a musician, I'm afraid we don't have enough information to narrow down the results, Adonai.
Hashtag her nothing. No, we have plenty of information. We just need the right person for the job.
What kind of person is that?
Time, date, expunged. Precinct 112. Detainment room 001. And who would you even have called? Oh, who's this?
I don't know.
Wait, is that the brat? That's the brat.
Yeah, that's the brat. But I still should have gotten my phone call. Instead, I got you. Who are you again? My latest guardian? New foster parent? Want me to call you mommy?
I'm not really the
Think
motherly type.
I think there's a couple people in chat who want to call her mommy.
I like
Hey yo.
I like the strappy thing she's got.
Hey yo, we might actually get along.
It's it's a rarity to see her without the. So I've got good news and bad news. I'm not your guardian. I'm your lawyer. You've been given a lawyer because you're being charged with a felony.
Fascist pigs. Skipping school's a felony now?
Hacking into a government database has been a felony for a very long time.
That wasn't me.
They have your keystrokes, your IP address, your login times, and the playlist you were listening to.
That was for a homework assignment.
Here's what I don't get. You got in, copied the data, could have gotten right out. State wouldn't even know they'd been robbed until they saw their password show up on black market clearance 2 weeks later. But you didn't get out. You stayed and made changes to their database. You robbed the bank, got clean money, then dragged a can of spray paint behind you all the way home. Why?
Look, I didn't steal anything.
Brace yourselves, by the way, as I put it off as long as I could. Ads start in 30 seconds.
Oh no!
Be strong. Be strong, chat.
Oh. That wasn't already compromised. And the only data I edited was my own. So if anything, they should be thanking me for correcting their mistakes.
I just realized the Gucci suspenders. What? Did they get your birthday wrong?
Suspender. My name.
Name changes are only 2 pages of paperwork. You just need to fill out the form.
And get a signature from a parent or a guardian. So,
Is Evangeline Morgan looking after a troubled trans youth?
perhaps.
Transgenderism, and also hacker. Honestly, respectable. I say troubled. Hacking into the government just to force a name change on your docs is based as hell, frankly. They, them? Fuck yeah.
Yay. What's the good news then?
The good news is that I'm your lawyer, not your guardian.
The hell? That doesn't sound as good news. That's just a thing you said.
Don't be so sure. A lawyer is a lot better than a guardian.
How's that? Oh, we're in ads, I think.
So we are. So I do a big stretch. I'm the big stretcher. That's what they call me. Anyways, I think I like Morgan. I just had my spippy. I like Morgan. Obviously, I don't condone murder, but I think she's fun, and I think the fact that she is looking after a trans teen immediately, that's like plus 5 points in my heart. I'm now a Morgan stan. Wow, Faye doesn't support women's wrongs. It's kind of, there's no place I can really put the chat.
Unless you make the game smaller, but...
Yeah. I would have to shrink the game or just get rid of chat. Because there's nowhere I could put it that it wouldn't be covering something important. In the middle?
In the middle? There's nothing ever important in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I'll just cover me. I'm unimportant. I'm unimportant. Okay.
Put Rav on the screen.
Put Rav on there. Where's it? I need a picture of Rav's stat. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could shrink it down. Maybe I'll try that next stream. But he's kind of difficult for me to adjust that like every stream. The way that I have my chat set up using Mix It Up is funky. So if I shrunk it for this, it would probably stay shrunk at least until we finish Of the Devil. And if you're willing to accept that, then I'm down to do it. And I will have to do that between streams. Is everyone cool with trying that idea? I just don't want to have to change it back and forth several times a week, you know?
Fair and understandable.
Okay. Well, we'll give the idea a try next stream. Okay? All right. Parents, guardians, foster, whatever, they're all supposed to take care of you because it's the right thing to do. A lawyer is someone who always does what's best for you, no matter what, because that's how they get paid.
So how good are you at your job?
Alors, mon cœur.
It's pronounced cur? I don't speak
We don't
French.
speak French.
I don't speak French.
I know how it's pronounced.
And don't call me that.
When I met Fran in that police station, I couldn't help but bet that I'd landed the jackpot. A valuable asset with a skill set complementary to my own personal and private pursuits. Someone who, after seeing the sweetheart probation deal I managed to land for them, would be more than happy to help me with whatever I need. Always so cold, Fran. Can't I even get a good morning? I like looking at the profiles. I think the profiles change every episode. We get new information. Reads true crime and
Bot is reverse.
Oh, Emma. Worst at deciding what to order. Me too.
Mood.
Milk tea, white noise, black lace again. Emma. Emma. Morgan will never get to see that. Morgan's too fucked up. Can't properly flirt with Emma. They both have a thing for each other. It's never gonna happen though, I don't think. Because, you know, the everything.
Default status, do
not disturb. Relaxed when shopping for groceries. It's doomed, Yuri. Fran. Fuck her, but don't put that down, obviously. Just likes teachers, politicians, adults, cops, alarm clocks.
Vibes.
Favorite subject, none. Worst subject, most of them.
Oh.
Black lace just in general is... I have this one bodysuit that I like to wear sometimes, that I do just wear like as a dressing up outfit every now and then. And it has like a sort of lace and mesh cutout on the belly. And I wear that with like shorts over it and like a red jacket. Is cute as hell. Anyways. Always so cold, Fran. Can't even get a good morning.
How are we feeling about time?
I think after this conversation, we probably try and call it.
Okay. No such thing. Nothing good's ever happened until the afternoon when people are actually awake.
What I got instead was a compulsive liar with a horrific sleep schedule and a crippling addiction to poor time management.
Congratulations, you befriended a hacker. What did you expect? What do you want, Red?
I can't call you up just for fun.
Not if you don't want to get blocked.
I need you to find someone for me.
Can't do it. I've got homework.
We both know the only time you ever do your own homework is during the class it's due.
And I've got sports.
You can't tell a basketball from a hockey stick.
And I've got a bidding war to win.
You are the only person on Earth bidding on 70-year-old coochie. Wait.
Coochie? How dare you make us say that?
Can I bid on 70-year-old coochie? An Air Jordan Draps brand. I think you could take your eyes off the auction block.
So, yeah, so sorry, but I'm busy, so...
I was hoping we could skip straight to the carrot portion of the routine, but if you insist on doing things from the top...
Huh?
I had an interesting conversation with your parole officer yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
They've been really into the self-prefixes lately.
What?
Self-motivation, self-actualization, self-help.
Oh.
And he thinks you could really benefit from it.
You're lying.
He's got all the workbooks ready. Clearly, your Saturdays are stacked, so I'll make sure your Sundays are full of...
Fine, I get it.
I need you to find a local musician.
Musician? Knowing you, this will be Electro Swing or some other awful...
Last name Powell or Parker.
And that's all you got?
They'll be in David Asher's circles.
Wait, Asher? You're working that?
Thank you for the clip, Mayday. That should be more than enough for a clever kid like you to go on.
Don't go expecting any miracles.
I need this soon. Within the hour, ideally.
Within the... You know I have other clients, don't you?
Other clients who actually pay you on time. A musician. Find him.
Okay. Even talking over the phone, you're very animated, Adonai.
What do you mean?
Just that you're very expressive when you talk to people.
Of course I'm expressive. If I wasn't, how would anyone know what I'm thinking?
I see. I'll keep that in mind as we...
Wait, you really expect to tag along?
Of course, Father was...
Yeah, I know you want to. But why should I let you?
Because I am capable and helpful?
Uh-huh.
I mean it. I can take notes for you. And move heavy objects. And I'll learn to do more.
How?
I will subject every individual we encounter to a basic survey to procure biographical information on them while I gain experience in questioning.
Subjecting them to torture.
I can help, Adonai.
How fast can you fill out forms?
Fast.
Congratulations, you're halfway to being a paralegal. You coming?
Right away, Adonai. Haba.
And that's probably where we're calling it for today.
Haba.
Save. Game. Right there. Alright. Alright. My lovelies. Oh, we're gonna have to remind me to check out Sarah's profile next time.
Mm.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Morgan. I think the title screen changes per episode, so.
Ooh.
She's a very beautiful lady. Shame about all
Mm-hmm.
the killing she does, you know.
This is about all the murder.
You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. If you can't love her at her murderer, you don't deserve her at her defense attorney. Hi, Morgan. Hair twirling. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look for who we might want to raid to, perhaps.
Who's rateable?
Who's raidable right now? Neba's live.
Ooh.
We could all go say hi to Neba. Do you wanna go see Neba? You wanna go see Neba?
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's go see that slime.
Let's go see that slime. She popped in earlier to say hi to us. So now we go say hi.
Go say hi.
She's playing Warframe right now. A good bit of Warframe.
Whoa.
All right, my lovelies. All right. Just wait until you get to the episode 2 cover art. Well, color me intrigued. All right. We're gonna roll out on that raid. In 2 seconds, actually. Hey, babe. What are you gonna stream next? You're taking a week off. What are you gonna stream next?
I am taking a week off. We'll probably come back with what's probably the finale of Sorry We're Closed. I'm gonna date the hell out of that big sexy demon. Maybe. Hopefully.
I believe in you, baby. And I will, of course, be back on Friday for some ASMR. So, now, without any further ado, let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go.